We're here. Late as fuck. But we're here. You know, it happens. But we made it. Somehow, by grace of 10,000 gods, we made it. Let's boot this game up and let's get going. But you're all first in my heart. That's what matters. That's what matters. So, here's the tale of what happened. I was, oh man, I woke up late. Ever Game Studios, what's up, dude? I woke up late. I gotta eat food, so I gotta take Roman though on his little Roman trip. So I ordered a breakfast burrito, and I'm on a caloric deficit, so I can't have anything fun. So it's like you look at breakfast burritos, and it's like, oh, did you want the extra bacon double sausage breakfast burrito meat eater sandwich? I'm like, I do, but I won't eat that. I can't. Oh man, I didn't shave at all too, and I look like a goblin today, guys. I'm sorry. I'm having a moment. What? What? So I ordered it at like 9. And I was like, oh, expected delivery time 9:35. I'm like, cool, good. And expected delivery time 9:35. No big deal, we'll make that work. Didn't take us about that long to go do our fun stuff in the Didn't take us that long to do our stuff in the morning anyway. So, you're so good, bud. I'm walking back and it's like, hey, delivery time push back to like 9:50 to 10:02. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll just push back the stream like 10-15 minutes. And as I'm walking, delivery time delayed to 10:15 to 10:30, and I was like, now we got a fucking problem. And the guy was already on his way, so I kind of felt bad, right? But I was like, well, he's so fucking far out, I should probably cancel, because the place that I ordered from is like across the freeway from me. Really, I just needed, like, I could have gone and got it myself, but it's like in the interest of time. And he didn't end up delivering that motherfucker until 10:22, and I ate it it was also one of the biggest breakfast burritos I've ever seen, and I've ordered from that place all the time. So I was like, oh cool, I can't even eat all this thing. I'm gonna have to knock this bad boy down to a 2-mealer. Ugh. So here we are. Let's play some Manor Lords. Let's have fun. So right now, to recap, for those that don't know, we are coming into May. We have to worry about a raider attack. And I'm trying to get clothing. That'll be able to put my Burge up to level 2. What kind of video do you guys want for this game? What I'm kind of thinking would be good is, I can just let this go, is doing a video titled something like, is Manor Lords, colon, a strategy game of the year, you know, blah blah blah, something like kind of clickbaity bullshit about, like, it alluding to it being like a game killer or some bullshit like that. But then I tell people, hey, it's not a review. Well, I'm just going to be going through some of the mechanics of the game so you understand it is coming into early access on the 26th, and we do not have any kind of timeline for what that launch is, and just kind of show people the mechanics of the game, kind of what they are and everything like that. Thank you very much, EVGA. Have a good one, dude. Uh-oh. This guy's got his fucking girthy ass armies that keep belunging about. I think he's just summoning up mercenary companies. I don't know where he's sending them, though. That's the scary thing. Oh, what's this? Manor Lord's better than BG3. Now, I hate those cross-game comparisons. Like, when I play a video game, people are like, is this better than Baldur's Gate 3? I'm like, yeah, it's FIFA, dude. I don't know. Like, well, I'll do that when the game goes actual early access. I'm going to do this, like, in the next day or two, Papa Oxy. There's no reason for me to do a beginner's guide. You guys aren't going to get anything from that. Does Manor Lords... does the game Manor Lords need microtransactions? Guys, it'll be better. Trust me. I think one thing, like, some of the things that I've kind of learned through the playthrough already is some things don't need to be so big. Like, this pasture doesn't need to be 41 spaces big, right? This farm could probably have been... I probably would have been better off here building 4 smaller farms and crop rotating 2 of them. Okay, so Saw Pit is making us some planks. Those planks are going to be used for a manor. 20 microtransactions in Manor Lords I would like to see added. That's so fucking funny, dude. Okay. I'm trying to get this fucking monitor. It just keeps being sold out. Yes, we got the oxen plows. I don't know if it shows it, but yeah, I've done that, yes. But I think just to keep fertility higher, rather than having 2 large fields that are swapping wheat, I think it would have been better if it was 4 fields, 2 of them swapping wheat, because, am I getting raided? No. I'm going to get raided. This is kind of like the game's tutorial, more or less. Where you kind of blindly grope around, figure it all out. Hey, we got another family. Oh no, we got on a slot. Sluts. I'm not gonna play that game. That game's shit looking, dude. I haven't even looked at it and I know it's shit. Yeah, 100%, man. I'm so excited to show it to you. Well, how much is it? I don't think I have anything in excess I can really sell. Berries and bread. Game tech stuff like crazy. Of course they are. It's Ubisoft, dude. They did that for Assassin's Creed. I can make this. Don't have the means to make the barley. I guess I could make a... We can make 1 more field. It's barley, right? That's what I need. So... Needs ale to function. barley. Yeah, maybe make a smaller barley field like in here. I don't. Do I need another farmhouse if I do that though? From what I understand, that's their plan. Machine is to do that. Yes. Right, just pop a little guy down there. The manor's going to be up here. Oh, I don't know about the rules for barley though. Like I don't know. Like okay, if I'm thinking of just make a barley field like right here. What's up, Kurt the Hurt? How you doing, brother? Ooh, barley? It's got low fertility for barley, which has had... It just showed me high fertility. Why am I even fucking jerking myself off with my feet? You know, you jerk yourself off with your own feet. We just sit there. We all know. We all know. We all do. Can I not snap to that position, please? Can I snap in between those positions? Start here, then. This game is going into early access. Still 52%, but whatever. So, is this close enough for that to happen, do we think? Let's add... We need another family, man. I think in the meantime, though, we can throw a family into this. Is this tavern being built? You could only do 4 points, unfortunately. But like... It will snap to little locations, which is kind of nice, right? Like, so if I were to go put, like here, for example, this residential, if I were to do like this here and that there, see how it'll follow the path and kind of create something for you? You can if you build Michael Saint Almond. You can if you build, you know what, that actually probably would be the right way to do this. Okay, I'll redo it real quick. Fuck it. Okay, demolish this. So, let's look at that again. Can I just see, please, the barley overlay? So, right here, right? So, if I were to do this... That's going to make the field curve into this. So I do this, and we press this. See how it curved alongside the road? This and that. Like, we lost a little bit of field, right? But if I had actually kind of done this right... Now I'm... Ugh. I'm like all like anal retentive about it now. This, that. There. What is up, John? Yeah, so that's like perfect, right? So we go farm. Oh god, this right here. Look at this right here. We click here, we click up there, we do this over there, and now we've made like this whole thing is completely encompassed. But yeah, I think that you just kind of have to, I think one of the biggest things people need to know when they play this game, we lost 1%, is it's really easy to sit there and just kind of go, okay, we'll do houses. Boom. 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 And there's all these houses. But it's really, I think the way to really build this game is instead build roads. And if you build around the roads, it creates more of a dynamic looking location. And I think that's kind of crucial here, right? Like I'm going to put the manor around here. So I want to have a little more fun with this. Let's do like, I'm just kind of clicking like this, right? I want this road to kind of be a little more wonkapotamus. Put a road over here. Kind of have it stretch. Have it wind the way that roads actually fucking do. Now, if I want, I can take that whole area, go here, go here, go here, and I can make whatever however I can make this work. I don't know how to work. A lot too small. Yeah, I think I kind of... Oh, I also have I have another building in the way. Here, I'll do this. So we'll click here. We'll go there, there, and there. And this would make all this residential. Now, it wouldn't guaranteed be, like, good, right? But it'd be fun. I don't think they have it turned on. I have snapped roads turned off. But if there's gameplay, let's see if there's a gameplay thing for it. Tutorial pop-ups allow assignment, multiple controllers reaction when enemy was spotted, autosave, and cosmetic day and night. It doesn't look like you can, Kunj, but maybe you can through like a button. And I don't know about it. Edge panning, lock cursor. Road placing mode. Okay, that just brings up this. Cycle between towns, spacebar, slower game speed. I don't know the price point. Does anyone know? Cinematic mode, huh? Oh, it just turns off the camera. Nice. We need sheep fuckers over here. So I don't know if this needs another. Oh, they're plowing it. Good. Dominator, I actually have never done the battles. The battles were not in the demo, right? Anyone know for sure? Like right now, you know, this is a lot of real estate we can kind of come back into. I could put like a road around this. Like, look at that. Even that, boom, boom, boom. Like, that's kind of cool. Oh, was that almost finished? Whoops. Okay, no more sheep fuckers then. Let's hit finish. Yeah, no battles in the demo. Okay. Now let's do this. Yeah, I mean, it just depends what you're up to, what you're into, but I think that a lot of people, and that's going to be the kind of point of the video I'm going to make is, I just want to temper your expectations so that you don't jump into this game thinking it's going to be like action from day one. I don't have level 2 houses. Oh, you did in that. I think you did in that. It's just not going to be the game that is like... I think if you like RimWorld, you're going to like this. Is that a pretty fair assessment, do you guys think? And having never played RimWorld, but at least looking at enough of it. We almost played RimWorld today, by the way. Combat is pretty... From all the stuff that the dev shared when the combat was coming out, it's cool. Like, combat is you have formations, and the formations actually respond in kind. There's rock, paper, scissors. It's maybe not the high RTS of like an in-depth Total War, but it's definitely like there. It's more in-depth than Crusader Kings combat, let's put it that way. Okay, we need another one of these little fucks. I would like to turn one of these, though. Need people here before I can do anything. So we've got space for 17 families. We have 12 families. I'd like to get that up more. The next I mean, I'd really... Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think they can, though. What I'd like to do is convert a family to a tailor's workshop. And to do that, though, we need a clothing supply. And that's kind of fucking me up right in the butthole right now. Actually, no, I wanted to just convert them to... Where do they get malt? Oh my god, is it that level? Is it that level of complexity? Yeah, malt is in a fucking malt house. Alex Razzo, how you doing, my man? Welcome aboard, brother. Talk about luxury. You are a goof. Oh, shit. Oh. Guys, this is going to be a pretty quick loss. I don't have any... yeah, status losing 100%. Summon the militia. Enemy equipment's missing. Rally as many as we can, I don't care. Alright, so moving your units. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to... I was like, oh, what does this button over here do? Locked. You can't surrender locked in early access. So you're fucked in early access. Oh god. Oh god, dude. Oh god. My poor peasants. Yeah, let's press this button and learn a little bit about combat here, huh? They're gonna fucking slaughter the shit out of them. But I can do stuff like, okay, floaters watch for enemy missiles, chance to avoid block enemy missiles is doubled, melee defense is halved. Stand your ground, push forward. I mean, it's not... Pushes the line backward, luring the enemy to follow. No, not really, Alex. Oh, God.
Watch this guy.
Oh, maybe we stop running. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Did you put your shields up? Did you put your shields up? I mean, they're doing well enough for now. What's all that infantry behind them, though? Oh, shit balls.
Push forward.
Oh, I didn't mean to pause right there, but since I did. Damn, I was gonna get a picture. They don't need to be Spartans. I know, right, Kurt? I fucked up. Oh, good. Nothing like a wraparound. I mean, we're losing. But are we really, if you think about it? Remember, this is a single dev. I know 6 people have died, but I haven't seen an actual death. Like, they just get trampled. So I'm looking to see if there's an actual death animation. How brave they are. Yeah, some guy had a sword. I mean, this is set in the 1500s, I believe. Arming swords would have been something that would have been mass produced at this point. And this is a mercenary company, so they probably had varying levels of wealth depending upon their veterancy within the mercenary company. It's important to know that the standing armies of the... Oh no. Flee for your lives. Keep ground. I want to see how that works, if we can. I mean, it's too... Obviously, we're too small at this point, but... That's kind of cool if they're like... If I click back here, that's how they give ground? That's... Oh! Nope. That's what we call an old-fashioned retreat. Hey, we killed 3 of them. Oh, they're gonna sack the village, all right. They're claiming this location. And I looked at the button, I thought I was gonna bring up options or something. And instead it was like, not... I don't even know who's doing this. Like, who's the aggressor is, really. Oh. We can load back into this, I think. This is early access thing. GG Reaper. That went really well. Honestly, you think about it. Think about what I thought about when I say what I thought about it. Oh, bro.
I'll go deaf from all that hammering.
Right there, right? Something like that. Yeah, that'll do, pig. Maybe you can, Michael. I didn't see any. Yeah, it doesn't show me. Yeah, guys, if you are watching on YouTube, do make that switch on over here to Twitch, as that does help me out quite a bit. I mean, it's not easy. One guy's developing it, and he's basically contracting out all the parts to it.
I'll go deaf from all that hammering.
Look, guys, it's Julian the Gorilla. The only human in a gorilla suit. Go check out his Twitch streams. He sits there and berates people. Guys, look, it's Julian the Gorilla. Real good friend of mine. Go check out his Twitch. He promises you can touch his human feathers. Wait, Dark Elf Debauchery, what are you asking me? What's the state of development of Bannerlord?
A steadfast supporter.
What was promised to be there that isn't? Just so I can get a concept of what you want me to do. Oh, is this hydrate from Julian? Good one, Rachel. You tell that Dutch fuck. There's no way we're going to be able to survive this. Does it count as a crop circle? God damn it, Michael Armon. Get out of here. Timeline for early access yet for launch. So the early access is on the 26th, Scott. That's what you can see on everything. It says, oh, launch is 26. That's just the early access. And then we're going to have a launch. I don't know when. I hope. Well, the game's been in dev for like 7 years. And it made its big push into like the public in 2020 or so. Thank you for that screenshot.
Another loyal devotee.
Well, there's gonna be other voices not there? Dude, last patches I remember there were voices there. They're not there? So, honestly, I think I'm like completely bamboozled. And I kind of feel like we should restart knowing a lot of the stuff that we do know. What do you guys think? Do you want me to start up from the ground up? Well, you haven't played since 1.06? Bro. The game's like on patch like 1.12.
Modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
The game's on 1.2.9. So I have no idea where it's at. And I know that I've seen plenty of stuff. So yeah, the game's in a way different spot now, brother. Okay, so Fail. I'll save it for a video if I need it. So let's restart. Now that we kind of know some stuff. New game. And I'll just choose one of these. I'll make like a cool one real quick. Maybe the Black Templars. That's so cool. I'm like, why is this doing that? Man, that's really fucking cool. Is that what it said? Is that what the button said? I don't. Could someone go back and tell me what it actually said? Because I kind of just like, what is this shit? Yes, Kunj. So I can press this button, and that's one that's in my actual folder. And there's a sizing template that I've got, but I didn't do it properly. Peter, we're having a flat meeting. Oh, Seaman, cool. It's cool. You can do like number of instances, stuff like that. Do a solid color. Change the scale. You do like something like this, which is kind of cool, right? Good. Perfect. All these are great. I don't know why they're upside down, but seems to be an issue. That's what they call a bug in the industry. I mean, what the fuck? Maybe because I pressed this load button. Oh, I see. The watch. It inverts it. So this scale, I'll put it down to 1. This scale's fine, but instead of going to negative numbers, it turns it upside down. That's pretty cool then. I was like, whoa, shit. An ultramarine battle brother. I think we'll just, yeah, we'll go something just super simple right now. Because, right, we're just playing around. We're having fun. What are you doing down there, buddy? Okay, so we have scenario templates. So let's take a look at these templates. We can decide which one you guys want me to do. We only have one map, so I'm going to be that map anyway. So rise to prosperity. Fulfill the requirements of your citizens. Plan and rule your medieval town as you see fit without worrying about combat. Reach the large town settlement level. After that, you may choose to continue in the endless mode. Restoring the peace. 2 territories in the north are claimed by the illegitimate barons whose castle is located off the map. Bandit camps reside in the other unclaimed regions. Build and expand your own at your own pace. When ready, challenge the baron for the northern territories. Conquer every region. Or on the edge. Grow your city and raise forces as quickly as you can. The lands are pestered by raiders and undefended settlements will quickly perish. So we were doing restoring the peace. Yeah, 100%, Scott. We're gonna. I'll definitely be making guides and everything. But what I'm gonna do, I think, what I'm gonna do is I think I'll do like a hype up video, kind of talking about it. So, do we do rise to prosperity and don't deal with combat right now, or do we do restoring the peace? Then we also have, you know, the goals. We can switch these off to growth. Eliminate all the other growth. Reach large town settlement level to win. Well, this is technically the easiest one, right? Because there's no combat. This has got building and combat, this is just fucking getting hard into it. And the difficulty too, relaxing, challenging, or default, and that it's presets. The default here, challenging, stuff like that. So what would you guys like? Rise to Prosperity or Restoring the Peace? Basically, do you want combat, yes or no? Let me know in the comment section below, in the chat. Say it in the chat. Do you guys want to see the new merch? You guys want to see these beautiful fucking pictures that Rune made? I don't think so, no, Rach. No. I don't know, Nature Boy. Maybe I wasn't supposed. Maybe that. Maybe that can't. That turn down fat finger aggressiveness in settings. Well, maybe that fight wouldn't have happened had I not pressed a button. Maybe I fucked that up. Guys, here's the new merch. It's gonna be landing on the channel. So these are gonna be all. They're gonna be on shirts. They'll be on mugs. Fucking, I don't know. Whatever I can put them on Teespring. I'll do like a launch code and everything, so everyone that does is like the first, I'll take a 2-day launch code or something. So here's picture number 1. Here's picture number 2. Number 3. Which is pretty cool. This is like a transparency, so it's giving us a black background. You can see if I do that, you can see probably a little bit better. Yeah, that's probably better. What am I going to do? Italian Spartacus? What am I fucking... Spartacus, Spartan. This one. This one, which is pretty sick. And then my favorite... Nope, not this one. This one's cool. I love this one, but my favorite one's coming up. My favorite one's at the end. That's my favorite one. That one's so fucking cool. Put this on a black shirt. Well, bam. Oh. Huge shout out to Rune, who made them all. Right? Pretty sick. So yeah, these will be shirts, these will be tank tops, these will be mugs. I love this one because of all like, okay, you got a Death Star, you got a Cloud's Buster Sword, you got the God of War axe, you got the pickaxe from Minecraft, you got the little dude from fucking Don't Trust the Cake. You get the Star Fox thing, you got a Pokeball, you got a PlayStation, you got a Game Boy, you got a lightsaber, you got a Lego. There'll be crop tops just for you, Rachel. Samus's helmet, the meteor helm, Mars helm, whatever it's fucking called. The Ripper, whatever the fuck, from Gears of War. I don't know who this is from. I don't know where that could possibly be from. I've never played a game of this sort that would have a helmet like that. Is this Halo? What is this? Does anyone know what this is? Who would play this game that knows this game? What is that game supposed to be? Who can say what that is for sure? For certain. Mario, Zelda. Yes, it's Warhammer. I would guess it's like a space marine. But yeah, really stoked to get those up. Oh. Well, yeah, I just have a shit ton of. I should have a shit ton of Warhammer content on the channel. Is why. That's Master Sergeant. Okay, let's just go back to the same one. And let's jump into some kind of some of our original, like we kind of realized a lot of the early pitfalls, right? So what I think we do here too is let's pause. What do we got around us? So we have an iron deposit here, stone, wild animals, berries and cream. And I think now, rather than just kind of trying to build, we're going to make roads. Roads don't cost us any resources, right? So let's lay down the framework for what our quote-unquote civilization is going to look like. Alrighty, have a good one, Scott. So I think we create little, like right over here, this will kind of be our your roads cost a lot, Rachel. You have expensive tastes. I kind of want just this. Just going like that. And we'll make that all like a little civic buttress right there. This one too. Right that. Kind of connects this little family here. Game's great, guys. Here he is. Erlander Illustrations is in chat. Everyone say thank you to him. He's the one who made the beautiful art you just saw. I just showed off all the pictures are Rune. Sorry guys. And let's set up like, okay, well, you know what we should take a look at too, though, is... Okay. Oh, good. I built the roads. You know what? Fuck it. We can still make the ship back here. Where's Flax? Okay, you know, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Barley. So this right here. So I say we crop rotation emmer and barley right here. And flax and emmer over here. Yeah, there definitely is. I was going to say maybe we just fuck this off and have this be all fields. But I think maybe we could just do the fields over here. So we'll do like this. That connects us over to here. Let me go back to this. Flax and barley. We don't need to worry about barley just yet. But we can just make like 3 or 4 fields right here. So I think we kind of do farming. Does it cost anything? No. I think if we do like a, got it. If we do like this. Around that. Sneaky sneaks. Okay, so that is our field outline. And yeah, that should do pig. And we'll build not one big field in here. Do we bifurcate this into 4 or just 2? What do you guys think? We could do like this one here. I mean, that's actually a fucking huge field. So the size of this field is 2.3 Morgan. In the last one, we didn't have... Each one of those fields was not even 1 Morgan, I don't think. Into just 2, Palooka? Why not 4? We could do like a little guy down here. Over to there. Another lead. Into these. Oh, okay. You're just fucking with me. Okay, you son of a bitch. So here's where I'm thinking. Here's what I could just fucking test it because that's the point of this whole thing. Crop rotation, right? So when I create this field, I think Luca. When I create this field, it's going to tell me there's a certain percentage of fertility of wheat in this location. And every time you harvest a location, it's going to drop by 10%. So you have to do crop rotation. So it's going to harvest one year, it's going to fallow the next, and just keep leapfrogging. Now, the best way to do this would be to have 2 or 4. You want an even number. You could do 3, I suppose, right? But my idea here, though, is what if I turn this into, rather than doing that, we'll do right here, right there, and there's 1 field. And then we do another field over here, and then another field over here, and another field over there. And they're just constantly rotating. So I just don't know what the yield is for like, okay, a field size of this many Morgan is equal to this much wheat, which is this much grain, and then this much bread. You see how I fucking make all these goddamn fucking learning videos? I spend this much time thinking about all this crap. So we think 3 or 4, or 2 or 4. I mean, if you've played the demo a lot, you probably have an idea. I love your crap thinking. Thanks, man. I know. There. So did we see the fuck? I didn't see the Morgan size of this.
Another loyal devotee.
Everything's about one Morgan. You know, though, I could make a spreadsheet, but there's someone on Reddit that's gonna make a cooler spreadsheet than I could ever do. My favorite thing about Reddit is just like the tism of Reddit, man. Like whenever if you Google something like so and so Reddit, yeah, that's how you min max stuff. Someone's gonna give you an opinion on Reddit that's gonna be like, that's it, you know? Okay, so wheat. So let's look at that. This wheat is 59. This wheat is 50. This wheat is 59. So I think we fallow these two. Because it's going to make it makes the fertility go up. And we'll wheat these two. And I think this is kind of just like Crusader Kings. We have not unpaused the game yet. We're going to set up a lot of this stuff first. We'll do a lot of these early actions that don't cost us any timber. That's kind of my beginner tip already, right? Is let's do all the stuff and get a general idea for how like the actual lay of the land is going to be for our town. So right now, you know, like, yeah, I got you. We haven't even done shit. Yeah, David, if you don't prep for winter, that people leave. They're like, oh, fuck this guy. I'm not going to do that. So let's kind of plan this out. The hitching post is where we can move the hitching post. We'll move the hitching post to like right here. I kind of like that. Yeah, I got it. I know. And then we'll upgrade this to a stable. And that's kind of centrally located. We can kind of go all directions. We'll make a farmhouse. We can't do it right now. We're not going to do it right now. In fact, actually we could. Here's what we'll do. This is, oh man, this is, I'm flying high, bros. So farmhouse, I think right here would be kind of cool. Snap that to the road. I will decide where it snaps. Yeah, right from a fucking, you're like, whoa. Let's fine. We'll snap to the road. I just don't want to take up like too much real estate trying to make this. Probably put it like right over here. We'll fuck off some trees. And we're not gonna, we'll do this. We click it and we press pause. Drop the construction. So now it's not gonna use any resources, but we can at least start to kind of plan out how this is all gonna look. Because, okay, we have 5 people. Supplies here. Okay, bread and all this stuff. So we need to make... we have got timber 5. Okay, so first things first, I think, is we just have to make a logging camp. That's got to be your first actual serious construction that you're making. And I think right here is kind of cool. Did this kind of bullshit. Maybe over here. I kind of want this to kind of have a little bit more. This is more of the residential. And I'm thinking too, this is our border. So we can't go down this way. So we're going to expand up back this direction. That's going to be kind of crucial for us, I think. You know what? Fuck it. Make the logging camp all the way over here. And that will be the highest priority. And we're paused, so it doesn't matter. We don't need to do anything there. And then we will place residential areas. Let's have the front of the residentials be here. Oh, cool. So you can change the plot divisions here. Get rid of all that. Didn't even know we could rotate it. What is that red circle area? Where? Where, Bubba? Where you see it, Bubba? Thanks, Rom. Glad you like it, my man. So that's kind of like number 1. Hunting grounds isn't be a bad bot call either. Where's our berries? Do we have berries? Okay, they're growing. And it's a rich deposit, which is fucking bueno. I think we also should make a storage location first, too. And I think that's got to be just... Okay. Where are these effective? Oh. Oh, I saw 100 around here earlier. I'm only getting the 90%. Who cares? A well. Oh, that's such a perfect fucking spot for this well. I can put it right there. But where the fuck is storage? Where was the well you want? I can't. I couldn't put it there. Mining pits, stone cutter camp. Oh, the logistics. There we go. We're going to distribute goods using the pantry. If needed, they will also... Okay, so let's do a storehouse. That's like another real big, crucial first thing. I was stoked on that location. I was like, this is the best location ever. I think a storehouse would be good right around here. You know what? We'll put it next to the hitching post because things are going to need to come all the way around all these locations. And this is going to need to upgrade eventually. Yeah, maybe we'll put both here. This here, and we'll put the other one right there, the granary. Okay, so we have a pretty good outline of what we're going to do. We've got some residential areas. We can put a marketplace over there. We can have some fun over there. So I'd say now we speed up. And first things first, we got to put this together so we can start producing lumber. Yes, I can set the priority right here.
Stay with his drink.
Let's set a work area here. And I think we're going to keep away from over there. And we'll limit the work area to like right... We'll do this first. It's a good spot to kind of like... Let's start pulling from this area. I don't know if there's a benefit of like revealing these locations, but I don't know too if this bothers wildlife in this location. So I'm going to do this right there. And we'll clear this whole area out. We've got two bros doing that action. We're going to put one person to the storehouse. We're going to put one person to the hitching post. And I don't really know what that does. I don't know if that allows us to do... I don't know what putting someone at the hitch post does. Provides one stable space. Assigned families become permanent ox guides, which speed up logistics. There we go.
Our modest fellowship
Hammer of Tier, thank you for subbing up, my man.
the sub.
Yeah, guys, if you are watching on YouTube, please do make the switch to Twitch. We have to make some homes. We don't have the timber, though, yet, so we're holding off on that. We need a pantry. Okay, so we'll make a pantry. Oh, we need one more timber. We might as well. We're not producing anything right yet. I mean, actually, we can produce that. That's fine. We can make the farmhouse to start tilling these fields. We just started this game, Hammer of Tier. I just restarted it, so you're good. So let me just quick crash course what you did. We've just unpaused the game. We use rows to kind of set up our fields. So we have our wheat field production. We have our logging camp that's going to start producing timber for us so we can start making more buildings. We made a storehouse so that we can store all of the goods that come basically with default of the game. And we have a farmhouse over here which goes towards plowing all this. I will, baby. Don't you worry about it, Tier. But I'm not going to make it now. I'm going to make it on the 26th. I will make it so that it goes live on the 26th. And these plots of land over here that I've kind of created are going to be the residential areas. Now, we're already off to a better start. I know. First, we needed to do some other stuff over here. Probably remove one of these. We only have one ox, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so that'll do that. We'll let that go forward. Yeah. It's going to happen, bub. Don't worry. Okay, so now we have 4 timber, which is good. So we're going to make a storehouse. No. Granary. Like that. We'll do that. The hitching post will upgrade to a stable once we can. Unfortunately, I'd like to get that hitching post upgraded to a stable quickly, so we're going to need a saw pit. The saw pit I'll make over here next to the other thing. This thing has a very high. This thing can be lower. And this thing could be medium. Okay, we'll stick like that. It's kind of like Bannerlord. It's like, what if Frostpunk had a Bannerlord combat mechanic? Because you do have to worry with the seasons. Some people said Banished. I never played Banished, so maybe it's like Banished. The music's beautiful too. Hey guys, if you do have a Prime sub you've not yet used this month, use it on me. Did I already say that? I said that, didn't I?
Supporter.
So timber should start coming in pretty well. We have 2 people on logging right now, and that's fine. We want them to kind of do their thing. Dude, this is a nice shot. Dude, they're right there. Boom. Beginner's got on the left side of that. Man, I couldn't get into Kingdom Come Deliverance. Maybe I just need help, but it feels too rough for me. How should we specialize this time? We did heavy plow. Should we stick into heavy plow? We can do sheep herding. We can do orchardry. We could do trapping. Honey is probably awesome. What is this one? New upgrade, Armorer's Workshop. After unlocking advanced armor making and masters, making enables production of mail armor and plate armor. Charcoal Kin converts firewood into charcoal, making refueling twice as efficient. Establishing a new trade route. Always costs a max of 25 original wealth. Because honey is goated as fuck. Gotta go those apples. Well, keep in mind this with apples. Until the trees are fully grown, which takes around 3 years, the orchards produce only a fraction of the yield. I'm sure it's one of those things that's like, yeah, it takes you forever to do, but once you do it, damn, it's nice. No, can I change my fiefdom? Oh, I can. The next Prime sub or any sub of any kind on Twitch can name the fiefdom. Take that, Rachel. Okay. We can just get that into there.
A new subscriber arrives.
Lord Charette gave out 1 community sub. Charette, what's the name? What's the name, brother? I know they're getting soaked, brother. I can't do anything about it. Sandra can name it. Dude, just gave you the ability to name it now. Cargos, thank you for subbing it up again, my man. What do you want to name it, Rachel? Rachel's Titty Factory. God, Rachel, grow up. This is my stream. It's my job. Alright, we're already at 11 timber, which is real good. So now, I can do this. Let's pause for a sec. And kind of lay out a little bit more stuff. So let's go residential. Do this. Let's have the houses face inward. Really? So I can press this button. And we can go, oh. Like that. What if I did this, though, I wonder? You can get one, yes. No, let's do over here first. Yeah, I kind of like that. It's a little bit neater for our first ones. 4 slots. And there's an expansion slot on 3 of them. And then I could change this, though. I could go like, oh, you know what? Let's do 1, 2, 3 slots, but I can expand. So this is actually 6 houses. Versus this is 4 plus 2. It's the same amount. Or whoa, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's actually this is 1 more. So you can kind of have a little fun with this. We can also rotate where their fronts are and stuff like that. So we can do that. We can also do like a little bit of this. Here. Let's do that there. Only gonna be 1? Yeah, that's not really what I wanted. Let's remove that. This seems though to really kind of like struggle. Like if I wanted to do this, kind of like actually go like that. Or what's like the max I can get in this? Ah! I think this is just too wide of a thing. That's 5. That's a big 5 though, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 10 because I can double all the. I can have more houses on that. Call it Ram Ranch. Version costs 10. Okay, so we can just chill that with there. Let's go back to this. Huge. It's a huge market. We don't need that kind of shit, but they're there for people that want it. Put the water access. I wanted to put the water right there, man. Like, you like that? Let's set these to pretty good priority. This can be a little bit lower. Market stalls will go over there. These will happen when they happen. Pitching post. We will. I'm not going to add another. I want another ox, but we don't want to jump into it. What do you want? What am I naming it, Rachel? Coxfordshire. What you said? Coxfordshire, Northumberland. What up, Husky? How you doing, man? Haven't talked to you in forever. Richard Shire Hollow. Good lord, I don't think I can fit all that in. There you go. This dickhole. There's one word to use to describe Rachel. Dickhole's definitely there. And this is nice too because we can make a stonecutter camp like right over there. You over here at Yosemite, baby? Woo! You wild bitch. I have to make it on this?
A new subscriber.
Hey, Rachel, thank you.
You
just gave out a community sub. You Woman of the Year. Woman of the Year award goes to someone who looks just like Rachel. Very classy. Very fucking classy girl. Big dumps. Big dumps. They used to call her Big Dumps Bullock in high school.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
I like this idea too. We're going to do this. So flax is here, right? So this is going to go right there. Can I even do that? No. We'll do this here. Going to go there. We'll road around this. So I started watching Buffy Vampire Slayer. Gotta say, fucking love it. there. So we're just kind of setting up stuff a little bit more meticulously this time around. And we're also setting priority, right? Like, there's no reason to go too crazy. I'm just going to set this down low. This is on, this can be a little bit higher. You know, I'm going to set everything to, this is getting done. So this can go to medium. This is going to be very high, granary. Then put these to medium. And actually, I'll put this one more down. And go to low. I've actually never fucking used construction priorities. I have not finished Voyager yet. Nowhere near finished. Okay, so farmhouse is almost done. And we'll pull someone off of timber. Okay, so good. So now, again, we're still in the first like month of the game. We started in early spring. So we started in March. So now we're into April. So we're in the second month of the game. And we have way more setup. And we have like a better basis now this time of year. No, I'm only in second season. Like the barely into the second season. But soon I will. I bet you the kind of I bet you there's a way to do this. There's a way to understand it where one Morgan per family. I bet you it's like that. In that any field larger than a Morgan, one family cannot feasibly operate in a timely manner. I don't know. I should make a game where it's just I just do prosperity where there's no combat. I make one huge 2 Morgan field and put a family there. I put one field that's 1 Morgan and put a family there and see how long it takes to harvest both. So we're going to put a family here. I'm going to remove a family from lumbering.
Come on, laddie. Come on. Fresh start. Here we are.
Really? What up, Sherry Downs?
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
Roman, stop that shit. No. No. You settle down, young man. Roman gets so barky when he sees people outside, but if those people were to walk in the house, he would be so excited. He would lose his fucking mind. I don't know.
Can I stay with us, drink?
What are you doing? What are you doing, goofy dog? Goofy puppy. Yeah? Let's see. My legs are killing me, puppy doggy. Puppy doggy do. Puppy doggy do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh.
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grey. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
Oh, watch your little nose. Watch your little nose. Watch your nose. Oh no, why are they damaged? Uh-oh, that's not good. I think we just lost all of our food. That was right here. Oh, shit. I didn't put anyone in the granary. That's why. Damn it to fuck. Well, I think we gotta restart. So that's another lesson to learn there. Is that this needs to, like, we need to get these supplies into storage ASAP. No, it's not live, unfortunately. Okay. What? Gives a fuck about the firewood stall right now, man. There's no fucking homes for the firewood stall, you penis from... Ugh. Okay, so then order of operations here. You need... So if you're a beginner, here's what you need to do. It's got to be... Eyeball. Logging camp. Granary. Because the granary is important because the other stuff can't degrade. It can't die. So if you don't do that... What's up, Kish? You lose... It's not perishable, that's the term I'm looking for. You don't lose it. Then storehouse. Then houses. I think it's got to be in that order of things you produce in that priority too. Because you only have enough logs to make a logging house. You have like logging and plus other things. But then outside of that, you know, the first thing you should do is draft early city. You don't need it for the granary, but you want to make sure you produce it, because if you don't, you'll lock yourself out. You won't have the resources to produce more buildings. So I think that's kind of important, right? You start off with like something like 10 timber, so you just want to make sure you have timber production open to you, and I think that's kind of a crucial step there. And I think also, you know, family in hitching post. That's another big one. Okay, so these are all, it's like we're kind of recreating the perfect like opening to your game, which is kind of fun to do with you bros. So if you guys have any experience in playing the demo and you want to throw it in, please let me know. It seems like it could last about 2 months. Yeah, so Sergeant Shalley Prime, I don't know if you heard me. I was saying logging camp first, then a granary, and a storehouse, and houses. And you can make them, you can build them all if you've got the timber, but you want to set the priorities in that order. Fuck yeah, Sherry Downs. Okay, so this is there. We're putting family into this. I'm going to put 2 families into that because I want to pick this up as fast as possible. Because I didn't set the priority for this properly. I don't know, Paluk. I think it's probably going to be 40 bucks. Temporary dump of supplies may be vulnerable. Yeah, I see. I don't know how, like... You know, a lot of these games show you what the the damage is. I just want to get this up and out of there first. Okay, now we're good. Now we can... We're good to swap this into that. Did I not make a hunter? What's our foraging situation like? That's good. We can do foraging hut too. That's after this. This is going to be granary setup. Now let's do this. High, 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 high. This can go to medium. This is very high, please. This is highest. Perfect. Shit, we didn't handle this. We did over here too. We have flax set up now too, so we can get our clothing stalls online. It doesn't affect production, no, because I've set priorities. So we need to have food consumption up. So we need to. This is the second highest thing after this, right? So now food will be starting to get produced. Granaries set up for bread. Bread is out there. I can go ahead and actually drop that family there for now, I think, and storehouse is off. So this way, we just have people producing for us or making buildings right now, because that's our big priority, I think. Logging camp is making all the timber we need, so that's going to be good. The planks, the saw pit here is at a medium because we do need this to upgrade to a stable, and once we upgrade to the hitching post to a stable, we get another ox, and that allows our logistics to go faster. I have no idea. There's no versus modes that I know of, which is good. I don't like playing PvP RTS games like this. If I'm playing a PvP RTS game, I'm gonna play like StarCraft or Warcraft. I'm playing a game that's like built around that principle. I think too many games shoehorn in like, oh yeah, you can play online together. Okay, that didn't sound convincing. Oh, this can actually go to, I guess, medium. Isn't this? Wait, didn't I make this? Isn't this higher? Oh no, the forger hut's done. Okay, good. All right, so we should have two families here. So I want the forgers out. So I need to send a forger out right now. And we'll advanced. Little work area. Right there. So now we have a family going to produce that. I'd like to have a farmhouse family working right now, but we can't. Oh, yeah, we can. Logging camp down 1. There we go, baby. So now we're starting to build at least a plot of land. It's okay. We're going in the right direction. It's just we're gonna have a little scary time with food, I think. I didn't prioritize it enough early with this field. I got blinders on too heavy with that and didn't go, oh, we need to get fucking hunting up. I think storehouse can actually swap with like a forager or hunting. We ran through food really quick, by the way. Oh, the food is in the stall, I think.
Who's using the auger? I need to drill holes for the pegs.
Well, then drill the fucking holes, Daniel.
Fresh start. Rain or snow, there's still work.
All right, so now we have starting to worry. We're starting to whittle away at that, which is nice. How much is a? That's 20. I've got 50 right now. So, what if I upgrade one of these? I have no idea what a passive yield of eggs does. But what if I did an upgrade of one of these to goat shed for passive yield of hides to sell the hides? I don't know. I feel like it's important to get those up here. Or Ivasa.
My face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
Eggs do? No, you're fine, man. Please, by all means. So we're trying to kind of develop like what the kind of best strategy to start off is. And what we were talking about is kind of before the game's even on pause, you use roads to create a bunch of fields. Not fields, to create kind of your layout. Like, okay, we've created our residential areas over here. We created the outline for our first field. It's a 4-field crop rotation for wheat. This was as a crop rotation for flax. But these fields are too large. I feel like that's one thing. Do you know, Ivaska, if it's like, okay, one family can only really tend to one Morgan of a field at a time? Or if there's any kind of like in-game measurement or anything like that? Because these fields are used about a Morgan each. Like 1.1. Anywhere from 1 to 1.3 maybe, actually. Like this one I think might be 1.3. It doesn't show me anywhere. I actually don't know how that works. I don't know what a Morgan is. Sounds to me like I need to pull it up by the bootstraps, you know what I mean? Well, I just didn't know, like, okay, if it's like, let's just say you have one family working a 1 Morgan field and one family working a 10 Morgan field, 2 separate farmhouses. Is there an issue with, like, the crops and them, like, degrading or shit like that?
I know. I'm just trying to use it as an example.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
I have a lot of timber right now. I think I'm going to swap these people off of timber for a little bit. Yeah, Lilo. Again, I'm just trying to like get it kind of pegged down a feeling for what the overall. You know, I should probably maybe just double fallow these. Let them fallow up for a little bit longer. Maybe I just do one field actually. Well, again, I'm just trying to use an example here. I'm creating an example for you. Okay, let's say in one saved game, I have a farmhouse tending one Morgan wide field. Then I have another farmhouse in another save tending a 2 Morgan wide field. One family in each. Do I worry about crops being damaged during harvest or anything like that? Yeah, so I think I actually set this to fallow because we don't really need flax in the first session. This is fine. Let this fallow out. Let these get more. And I think maybe I fallow here and just work on one wheat field. What do we think? Like, they're there. We'll use them when we need to use them. Okay, our food is at least coming back online too. Nice, good, okay, good. Yeah, I just think we just really need one farm to start off with. We don't have the population density to really maintain all this. And we don't need flax right away. We will need flax next, though. Do flax here. Follow that there. Follow that there. Perfect, good. Actually, we follow it again. Flax in the third year. Yeah, food stabilizing, which is good. Hunting camp is set. Set this location to right there. We will remove. Oh, you fuck. That's 9 of my 10 tools. I don't know what I would have done with tools, but let me see if I could have done anything with them. Okay, good, good, and it can good. Should I try to do like a goat shed here or a chicken coop or something? Like a vegetable garden seems fun. Requires plowing and harvesting labor though. Good, yes. It is expanding. We need another family online though. So we need to kind of get our approval up.
Come along, lad. Come on, laddie, come on.
Okay, so let's try it. I've never done it, so I think we fuck around with it. Oh, oops. Didn't mean to do that. All right, well, it's done. Can't do anything about it now. What about, what are your thoughts on these, like, goat shed? Like having passive, hides might be pretty cool just for some access to stuff. Look at this one family tending this fucking massive field, dude. Sorry, bubs. Okay, okay. I'm holding off, though, on money-wise. Because what I want to do is upgrade this hitching post to a stable and get an ox. 15 wealth though. I think we could make one of these work. No, vegetable garden is 15. Chicken coop is 25. We'll wait. You need to have enough, and there probably needs to be over 50%. Can I swap that? Okay, I can. Can I put the money towards anything else? That's pretty sick. Okay, so that's good. We've got 5 living spaces for all 5 families, which is solid. The camp is gone, so we open up this whole spot for stuff. Yeah, see, I had made the mistake of clicking this button, and I didn't have a stable, so I had to make 2 fucking hitching posts, which really kind of pissed me off. I guess that doesn't really matter. Maybe that actually helps out logistically to have 2 hitching posts in 2 different locations, but it felt wasteful. Okay, so we got that and that. We're all good there. What's our timber like? Okay, we can actually set up another set of residentials. I think this might be... So this is 4. But it's 5, 6, 7. How did I get 10 on here? This is double to 8. I had 10 on here the other day, like when I ran this before the reset, before I had to reset. Yeah, this is 8. That's not bad. I did like this. Yeah, I did like this. That's 10. And I think that's solid because then we don't have to do really any more. We'll build that and we'll like pause it, I think. Pause. 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 And let that one build. Okay, food's going up. Fuel's going down, down, down. 35. Good.
Come along, lad.
Okay, perfect. We stabilized. We're good now. But now, we just kind of have these plots set up. So like, oh, okay, cool. We need more. I'll unpause. We need more. I'll unpause. We do need some planks, though. So that needs to be a little bit higher of a priority. Our storehouse is not, and granary are not grabbing anything. So we do need to kind of set those things up in due time. I usually set these, like the hunting camp, to hunting limit of 10, meaning it's only going to hunt this thing down to 10. Should I go hard on the paint on this? Is there like an approach to that makes a little bit more sense? Good. We're getting up there in fruit variety. What are you doing? Thanks. What are you doing too? Flattening ground, I guess. Okay. I kind of want to go with plow as the first innovation we go with. I think that's going to be really helpful for these fucking 20-mile wide things that I've made for myself. That goes there. Hitching post can chop chop. Come on. Doesn't help that they're kind of going all the way around. Fuel is firewood? Oh, I need to make a fucking firewood thing too. God dang it. So we kind of have all of our wood bros up in one location here. Cool, they're just grabbing these like, oh, you got some fucking logs out here? I got you. Hunting camp. Okay. So we need to put... Let's take this person out of the hitching post. Because the hitching post will work. Like, they'll go and grab things as they need to. But we need to swap someone into the granary and out of the hitching post. Because we need to pull stuff out of the hunting camp and put it into the granary. Or is that actually, it needs to go this. It needs to do this. It needs to do this. Let's go. I can actually do that, by the way. Can I, like, minimize it, though? And I can just kind of move around.
I wonder who's floating away today. Hasn't stopped since the morning.
Because the storehouse needs to go grab the leather and put it in here. Spread those seeds. Spread it on. Spa pit is active too. I I do need 2 timber to get. See, it's like I have to constantly juggle my families and their locations, and maybe I just stop doing that. Maybe I'm creating more of an issue for myself than I need to. Oof, we're in August. I gotta start fucking stockpiling damn firewood now. Do we have enough food? Well, ish. Woodcutter's Lodge is made. I'm gonna have to take one of these extra families and just throw them into the Woodcutter's Lodge, I think. Or actually, does the field need anything? So when the field's in this stage, for 22 days, I kind of just don't. I could pin this. And I could just... No one needs to be at the field right now because the field's not doing anything. Right? So I could just remove a family, put them into the lodge for a month. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. That was my fucking fuel. I needed that firewood. Like that was like the thing he didn't need to steal. Yeah, I know we're running out of fuel, dude. I'm trying to work on it right now. This is an update? This isn't... I have to, like, manually do that? No, this fucking sucks. Granary person's grabbing all the granary stuff, which is good.
We all know what that means.
There's firewood just getting scooped up immediately. Okay, good. So that... I think we do heavy plow. What do you guys think? I mean, I could do the apiary though too, though. What do you got? I'm open to stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go plow, I think, too. Add a plowing station. Now I can't jump into this just yet. We're gonna use it, but we have to wait. We have to wait until we get the planks to upgrade this to a new... Basically, I want a second ox. And if I just try to do this, if I use the plow, I can fuck myself up. Your question though, I don't know how this works. Jacques, I have no idea what that means. Yeah, there's some things that are definitely like, they're still working on it, right? Yeah, see, I don't know, Jacques. I was wondering, like, okay, can I set up like an outpost or something to stop raids? And I don't know. Raids, from what it looks like to me, are just stuff I cannot control. Because there's no like, oh, here's an outpost or something that limits or reduces raid amounts. And I totally agree with you. Like, I stop those fucking raids. They keep beating me up. Just jump back into this. I think so too. I think that's the only way, is just you gotta kill the bandit camps. A storehouse is doing the storehouse thing. I need you, this pantry, to fucking pull from the forager hut. I guess it doesn't really matter. As long as it's in the forager hut, we're good. But my concern is, why are you setting up a lodge, baby? I need you gripping and ripping over here. I'm gonna remove from the granary and put to the woodcutter's hut because I'm a little worried there. 14 days. You were asking me though, like, can I set people? Oh, you're idle, so go do this. Reassign them, but I don't see any means to kind of change what they're doing. EVGA. I need to make sure I have firewood for the winter. And we're in August right now, right? So we're in summer still and autumn's coming. So I want to make sure I want to get ahead on fuel before I have to switch back over to doing the fields. And I think I'm going to put this other idle family into the saw pit. I don't even know what else we're building, but if I can get some planks going, we can upgrade that stable, get another ox in here, and have some fun with that. Yeah, it's always construction for unassigned families, Bosca. But I didn't know if there's an idle situation where it's like, hey, the hunting cap has hunted this place to its limit. What do they do in the meantime? Like right now, guiding an ox, going home. Okay, so he's guiding an ox. Where is he guiding this ox? Because this other one's just waiting. So it seems like this one that's guiding the ox is doing just some logistics work. No, no game in range, it's something. So I think that they do stuff. Within a certain, like, time frame, it looks like.
A wise decision.
You're from mighty Bulgaria. Oh, shit. What is up, Max 3? How you doing, dude? Fine. Okay. So we're almost there. We're almost at 50%. Once we get to 50%, we're going to start getting more families. So that's going to be another focus too, right? Is trying to get that up, and that market food variety, I think, is going to help us. The saw pit, it's going to give us our planks. Okay, fuel's at 41. Good. We're lasting for 8 months. So that's good. We're popping off over there. What's our timber situation? We might need to start looking at that. We can take this person off. What was that? What was that? What was that? What is this? Huh. Take this person off and start going to the storehouse. Loving it, Max. It's definitely tedious but fun. I love this kind of tedium. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. We need to actually pull someone off of this. Oh no. Okay, how many planks do you have? Oh, 5 planks? Perfect. Storehouse. Back to there. Back to there. So this can now become that. We're good there for a little bit. We have enough Factorio? Did they is it old school game or they make a new one?
Come on, laddie. Come on.
So that is done. Let's put another ox. Now we can do this. Let's make a second vegetable garden over here. Perfect. Spaghetti factories. I'm feeling pretty good about this. This is pretty solid.
Come on, laddie. Come on.
Oh, this did not turn out too well. I'm like, what do I do? I think I'm pretty good right now. Unpause some of these. This is all set. And I could. Is it worth it to have a permanent livestock assignment here? I mean, where's our other guy coming from? I mean, he's not here yet, clearly. There's that one. I don't know if he comes from over here. Yeah, so there's both carts. Okay, cool. So now we have both of these ponds. One for timber harvesting, one for logs to new buildings. Yeah. Oh, God, disease. It has befallen me. Yeah, Kier. Dude, Kirzan, so take a look at this. So Kirzan's been like my go-to guy when it comes to trying to find this fucking monitor I've been trying to buy. Look at this real quick, guys. This is not relevant to the stream at all. So I'm trying to get this monitor. Look at this fucking history for it. See, like, the it doesn't, it's not going to notify you on these little ones like this. So you kind of just have to keep checking and keep checking. So I'm going to actually jump into chat with one of their chat bots to see if I can just like, hey, can you just check on availability for me on this? And sometimes we'll just forward you to sales. Be like, oh, okay, here you go. Yeah. But like, it's like, okay, in stock, out of stock, in stock, out of stock. And I don't know if bots are scooping it up. Like you look at the time, this is like a minute in difference almost. This is 30 seconds, give or take. So I was there for like some of these, for like these big launches right here. I was just pressing refresh and I couldn't fucking find it. So it's been real rough and tumble. And I don't mind if something's getting scalped and resold at stock at a MSRP, but it never is, you know. It's fucking raw dog, you randos. All right, so this did not really get much harvest. We got like nothing from that.
Wife wanna get out of bed. Says her head hurts. I tell her maybe you're screaming all the time.
Maybe it's because I took a family off of this. Best Buy put some things in place to kind of prevent the botting, but still, you know, I think it's just you can only do so much. All right, timber's low. I don't even know how to set up a bot here. I can camp here. This is up, so we should start getting some new homes.
Go deaf from all that hammering.
Sorry, dude. Well, I didn't want it to just be like max, like a bunch of like grid buildings. I wanted it to kind of have a little bit more fun and more of an organic look, because medieval villages usually were based off of a main thoroughway with pastures and stuff like that set to the side of their main locations, and a manor was set up usually in some general location around that. Actually, don't need a lot of stuff. This is well made. The well is made. Okay, good. Water access, church level, fuel. What's the problem here? Fuel stalls there. Why does it say enough fuel for the marketplace? Weird. I think I have to have someone at the storehouse to set that up. You sons of bitches. It's like they always steal the thing I'm lowest on. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple. 52%. Cool. So we should start getting a lot more love here. Oh, I think that this, when I put a family in and out of it, it forced it to fallow. It seems to be it's a random event. There's only 2 raids per year or something like that, or per season or something. We're coming into October. 16 food, 9 fuel, so we'll be good there. So we can pull off the hunting camp, really. We can drop the hunting camp for a bit. We'll put someone into storehouse, start moving stuff into storage. Let's also upgrade generic storage. We don't need it, but I'd rather have it just done. Cringe. And put someone into granary. We need another family, man. Saw pit's fine as is. Logging camp is getting us more fucking timber. We have such shit timber amounts. I think this can chill for a bit too. And I don't know if that affects things, but I think that'll be good. No, Max, it doesn't. But what I can do is I can press this button and I can kind of specialize this entire burgage slot. So, okay, produces bread from flour with twice the efficiency of the communal oven, converts all inhabitants to artisans, locking them from being assigned to other jobs. So generally all villagers can do everything, but I can lock those villagers into specific jobs where they only can do that one thing. Yeah. And then, like, I can say, too, you know what? Like, I can look at... I don't think I have anything with multiple people in it. But I can go to people here, and I can see what these people are doing. And I can say, I want to just reassign this one family. Because remember, you're not assigning a worker, you're assigning an entire family. And if I hover over this, I can see that I've got 5 families with 10 men and 5 women. I don't know, Tier. That'd be interesting to figure out. Smith and carpenter and all that, yeah. Haberdasher. John Haberdasher. We did all this fucking bullshit for these farms and I screwed them up, so I apologize, bros. Come on, give me another fucking set of peeps. Oh, we're going to a wedding, huh? I'm not a historian, but I know an uncomfortable amount of history. Logging camp's making logs for us. I think we just kind of chill. History. I would love to get like an honorary history degree. Like, send out to any one of these schools and be like, hey, let me send you what I've done for a lot of my history stuff on my YouTube channel. Is there any way I can get an honorary degree doing this? A lot of them will just give you honorary doctorates, honorary degrees, stuff like that. Winter is come. Oh, why am I doing this? There we go. I'm over here watching this. Like, why isn't anything happening? I just realized I'm the slowest fucking thing. Upwards more negative than it actually was given context of time. 1000%. Medieval Europe. There are things about the Middle Ages that are funny, right? Like the Romans had access to the sieve, but the tourniquet, but a sieve is not a tourniquet. But the French reinvented it. Like, see, that kind of shit sucks. But the Middle Ages, and we talked about this in the beginning of last stream, has a lot of holdover from traditions from the Roman society. Because Romans at the time, when the Roman Empire collapsed, we think of like, I think when people think of the dissolution of an empire, they think of this catastrophic event that happened. What are you doing this for? Okay, sure. Give it a shot. Not going to help you, but give it a go. This catastrophic event wherein, I mean, I'm going to try putting, do I have livestock to put there? Can I not do that? We'll do one. Catastrophic event where like, oh, it's the Empire's fallen and there's rampant looting and fucking all the buildings blow up spontaneously and all these things. But it's the good visual aids. New family started moving in. But really what happened is most people after the end of the Roman Empire didn't even realize they weren't Romans anymore. They didn't realize that the Western Roman Empire had fallen because they weren't like, you think of being a member of any nationalistic society now, right? Being a member of any state or country. You are clued into what's happening with that country every day. And if the country were to fall, let's just say, then you're going to know like that as far as what you think is going to happen. But the real reality of it is, things just don't change. Like, yeah, Romans weren't Rome. And when Rome fell, the people that inhabited all of Western Europe were like, oh yeah, we're still Romans. I tithe to my lord. My lord goes to, the governor pays it to Rome and blah, 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 blah. In reality, you know, there were holdout states. I can't remember the name of the kingdom. It's basically where France is now. But what occupies the territory of France was a holdout state of Romans that had a senate that tried to kind of reinstitute a lot of the things that Romans did. Is it I don't think so. Let me see. Roman holdout state, France. I don't think it's Alfronga. Soissons? You know the Romans. Domain of Soissons is originated ethnically Roman de facto independent remnant of the Western Empire. Diocese of Gaul. I don't think that's what I'm thinking of. I thought I had kind of like a. Maybe that's it. Londonium. Roman Gaul, France, Roman Conquest Gaul. Gaul after fall of Rome. There we go. Roman Gaul. Gallic Wars under the Empire after the fall. Okay, this might be it. Franks defeated the Battle of Soissons. Almost immediately afterwards, most of Gaul came under the rule of the Merovingians. Nah, that's not what I'm thinking. It was a smaller. It like lasted for like 100 years. That's it. The Visigoths, the Burgundians, the Franks assumed control in Gaul. However, certain aspects of the ancient Gaelic or Celtic culture were continued after the fall of Roman administration. But can't remember, man. I've talked about it in one of my videos. Merovingian and Carolingian age. No, it's not it. It's not it, baby. That's what I'm thinking about. Maybe it is the Kingdom of Soissons and I'm not remembering it. Travel to time and he was wondering about the comment suggesting you would get killed over any minor thing in Europe. It might be Soissons and I'm just thinking of something else. But Syracuse? No, that's not it either. Can't remember, man. I'll figure it out. But Western Empire falls, and most of the people of the Iberian Peninsula thought they were still Romans. The Eastern Roman Empire. Also, we think of like the fall of the Roman Empire, and there's no such thing as the fall of the Roman Empire. The Western Empire was already kind of disillusioned. It was already kind of thrown to the wind. The Western Empire was kind of a bit of antiquity and was more of like a novelty. You would actually go. We think of stuff like, oh, you can go visit a castle in any portion of Europe right now. Sparta was that way for a lot of the latter portions of the classical era, and antiquity and classical are the differentiating point between. Classical era is pretty much Rome post Punic Wars, more or less. Not Punic Wars. Punic, whatever. Whatever the ones against fucking Greece, and that's the classical era. Antiquity is pretty much ancient Greece, all the way through all of its many stages. The very beginning of Rome, Rome's fights with Carthage, and then as soon as Rome conquered and fought off majority of Greece, Sparta became like almost like a tourist trap. You'd send people to Sparta on like a cool little like touristy thing. So Western Roman Empire had kind of become that for the Eastern Roman Empire. And when the fall of Rome happened, the only thing that was in Rome at that point that was actually really important was the papacy. That was the spiritual head of the empire. And when that fell, the Eastern Roman Empire remained the Roman Empire. The Byzantines, as we call them, is only called the Byzantines because of a 16th century monk who made a distinguishing point to call them the Byzantines because he wanted to distinguish between the Eastern Roman Empire after the fall of Rome and the Eastern Roman Empire before the fall of Rome. And that's the only reason we have Byzantium. And for some fucking reason, we have continued to call Byzantine and Byzantium and all that crap the Byzantines for years and years and years after this point. But I mean, I guess semantically it is correct, but the truth is those were the Roman people. They were called the Romani. It was the empire of the Romani. Not Persian. The Muslim forces against the Eastern Roman Empire, the Byzantines, thought that they could do it better than them. And that's where you get the Caliphate of Rum, like the Empire of Rum, R-U-M. And it is a play on that was their word for the Romans. Like came between because the Holy Roman Empire didn't want another Roman Empire. No, it's because, and that might be because that's what the monk was doing, Zolo. But from what I understand, the monk made that distinction so that you could determine the thing. Like here, let's look it up. Byzantine etymology. Modern historians use the term Byzantine to distinguish the state from the western portion of the Roman Empire. The name refers to Byzantium, an ancient Greek colony and transit point that became the location of the Byzantine Empire, capital city Constantinople. The figurative sense referring to a devious manner of operation. Now that's reverting to something that's calling Byzantine. But yeah, it's a distinction between Eastern and Western Rome after the fall. Maybe I'm thinking of Soissons, and I'm just a fucking idiot. I'm not Sicilian. I am Calabrian and Neapolitan. But Sicily at one point was a Greek colony. Sicily at one point was a Carthaginian colony. Sicily at one point, after all that, after the fall of Rome and Sicilians get a pretty bad rap. If you're Italian, you fucking hate Sicilians. If you're from the mainland, because Sicily is constantly warred over and transferred ownership from a bunch of different people. It is North African ruled. It is ruled by the Ottomans. It is ruled by the Spanish, by the French, by the Holy Roman Empire, all sorts of different things. Sicily at one point was a Muslim state, 100%. And it's why Italians typically don't trust Sicilians. Normans, yeah. So that's like where the Holy Roman Empire is, right? That's why, so you have Rome. Rome holds it, Rome falls. It gets taken over by like Franks and Visigoths. Not Franks, Visigoths and Burgundians. And then Eastern Roman Empire comes back under, not Basil, Justinian, who pretty much takes back almost all of antiquity Rome, minus the Iberian Peninsula and Gaul. And then he gets pushed out for the most part, and pretty much that whole outside portion of Italy and Sicily remains under Byzantine control. I'll say Byzantine just so we can understand what I'm talking about. And then Sicily gets lost to a bunch of different Muslim states who own it. And then the Normans come. And the Normans are one of my favorite fucking Middle Ages anything, because they're basically Vikings that were given land by the King of France, who was like, take this land and fuck off and stop raiding Paris. And they're like, oh, okay. And they're like, yeah, you can do whatever you want if you convert to Christianity too. Like, oh, okay. So they converted to Christianity and actually became pretty staunch Catholics. And went all over the place. Normans are some of the coolest fucking things in history, especially the early Middle Ages. Of course, yeah, you know, the Norman conquest of England and the swapping of the cultural group of Normans and Anglo-Saxons is a big part of all that. Cool. Yeah. But Normans then go all the way around to Italy, invade the southern boot of Italy, take over Italy and Sicily under the family of the Guiscards, Robert Guiscard, and the Hauteville, sorry. That's the family who takes it as the Hauteville family. And they control all this, and they create the kingdom of Sicily, which pretty much goes up into the doorstep of the papacy all the way south and over through Sicily. And they hold this for like 300-400 years. I can't remember the actual timeline. And what happens is Beaumont Guiscard, Robert Guiscard's son, goes and fights in the very first crusade in 1099 or 1064, 1099, 1064, 1091, and whatever the first fucking crusade is. Goes over there and creates tons of fucking renown for the family. And eventually the Holy Roman Empire has a puppet state or puppet ruler that rules the kingdom of Sicily, because there's a bunch of intermarrying between the Holy Roman Empire and the kingdom of Sicily. And that results in a bunch of Holy Roman Empire Germans, for the most part, right? Taking over portions of that. And so if someone says, I'm from Southern Italy, they are probably Italian, Greek, German, French, what's the other fucking one? Depending on what part of Southern Italy, North African, bloodlines, all that is mixed into it. It's why I talk about history so much, because when people think of their nationalistic identity and they're kind of, especially, you know, as an American, America is an entire nation of immigrants. There's no one on this soil aside from Native Americans that was born fucking here. And when they go, we're fucking American, well, you're actually kind of like all the things you came from. And that's also true of everyone in Western Europe, especially if you draw a ton of nationalistic identity from France and England. That's just a fucking that's a fucking balloon animal of crisscrossed genetic lines. And it's why it's so important to know your history, because you come from nearly everyone around that touches your location. You come from Spain? Okay, well, you're from Spain. Cool. So you probably actually have, well, if we're thinking anthropologically, you have Celtic blood in you, because Celts were the first people that ruled them over the majority of the Iberian Peninsula. You have Italian blood and Greek blood, because that's the majority of Roman citizens. Etruscan too is kind of in there. You have tons of differing amounts of Middle Eastern, North African blood, Maghreb, everything like that. That all pulls into the Iberian Peninsula. You have tons of French blood in you too, depending on what portion of northern Spain you're from. Like, it's just so important. It's just so important to realize that ethnically we are all we are far more similar than we are different. And sure, yeah, culturally we're different, but a lot of those cultural norms and routines and everything like that come from borrowing from other cultures. and doing stuff that that culture did and putting it into our own and Americanizing it or italicizing it, whatever it is. I just think it's kind of, I think if you're a big history buff, you are probably, hopefully, very tolerant of a lot of things when it comes to racial identity, cultural identity, and those ethnicities and how they kind of intersect with each other. Because, oh, I understand where this comes from. Those people fucked those people because they invaded this people over there, and bam, here we have this. Like, I just think it's important. And a lot of people go, oh, no, history's boring. Because you don't have a good history teacher, is realistically why. You have a boring-ass history teacher who goes, what year did Columbus sail the ocean blue? Like, he cares about the dates. Dates are never what matter about history. If you understand a general chronology of history, I think that's far more important than knowing, like me, I know the first crusade is like 1090 something, right? Or 1060 something, the 9 and the 6 interchange. First crusade. Now it's pissing me off. 1096. I knew there was 9 and I knew there was 6 somewhere in there. 1096 to 1099. And as long as you understand why that first crusade happened, right? For the church to reconsolidate power and to offer alms to anyone who had committed a sin, to give them a free gateway into the path of heaven. Like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm going to go do the crusade. It was just a huge way for them to get tons of money to consolidate power for themselves. Oh, well, why did all these Viking kings convert to Christianity? Was it all just like a bunch of Christianity, like, being forced on them? No, they used it to consolidate power. Oh, I can fake convert and you'll give me all this power? Sick. Done. But the important thing to know is that the church was like, cool, we'll convert you. And as a point of our conversion, we're going to tell you, cool, yeah, you can convert, you can do whatever you want. We're going to bring a monk in to help educate your children. They're like, yeah, cool, sure, do that. They didn't give a fuck about your generation. They cared about the next generation. So the church would convert these Viking, these pagan, quote unquote, leaders, and then just educate and indoctrinate their kids. And their kids would come up religious. So the next one in line, that's all they cared about. The king would expand all he needed to do and all he needed to expand. And then the son would come in and go, oh, I must pay the church. It was fucking diabolically genius. Harold Godwinson went south to beat William before beating. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, just little things. Imagine if England was very Anglo-Saxon and not Norman throughout the majority of its... I wonder too, Zolo, if Harold Godwinson had snuffed out the Norman invasion. Because really what happens between France and England throughout the Middle Ages is a series of claims back and forth on each other's territories because of that intermarrying. Because of those bloodlines that cross so heavily because of Normans. Even the whole fucking principle of the Norman invasion of England is like a promise. It's Harold Godwinson's father made a promise. It was like, yeah, when I die, you can have it. You can have the throne. That's legitimately why he invaded. It was like, yeah, sure, dude. And Harold was ascended instead of William the Conqueror. Isn't he William the Red? No, William the Red is William the Conqueror's son, who ascends and is said after the oldest one dies. But he just kind of told him like napkin promise, like wrote it on napkin, like yeah, you can have you can have the kingdom. And he was like, fucking, you're not gonna give it to me, I'm gonna go take it. William the illegitimate. Help. Bet you didn't think you'd be coming here for this level of history knowledge here today, guys. I think it's a pretty good blending of real-time strategy and of city building so far, Tristan. But does it beat... I'm out of water. Does it beat out Total War? I don't know. Generic storage full. Got it. Cool. I just think Total War is just... I don't know, I was talking to Indy about this. I was talking to Indy Pride about this the other day. Hot take, bros. I don't think Total War is a really good game anymore. Just like I don't think Skyrim is a good game anymore. There's just too many good games in the space now that have taken the systems that exist within that and have improved upon them. I think Total War Warhammer 3 is the weakest game in the entire Total War library. Because I'm saying Total War strictly. We're not looking at like what the fuck, the Thrones of Britannia and stuff like that. Because those feel just kind of like super DLCs, you know? It doesn't innovate upon itself. It doesn't... I didn't play Total War Warhammer 3 the way I played Total War Warhammer 2 and go, wow, this is fucking cool. Like you really did it. Like Warhammer 1 to Warhammer 2, night and day. Night and day. Optimization was rough to begin with, but optimization got better. Really cool mechanics, a combined world, really awesome. Warhammer 3 did not have the jump that 2 to 3 did, or 1 to 2 did. With or without mods? I don't consider mods in any way an indication of a game being good. A lot of people will make that argument with me about Skyrim and going, well, you're not playing with mods. Skyrim has released, Bethesda has released a statistic that says 93% of people who play Skyrim do not use mods. So the adage of mods, and I'm not saying Pex you're not using, I'm not calling you out for this at all. I'm just saying the mod argument. 93% of them, Zolo, don't. I'm saying that mods should not be the thing that makes you kind of justify a game lasting the test of time or it being good. Because, oh, you got to use the mods. Well, fuck you. I don't want to do that. I bought a game for the price that I paid. I don't want to have to buy the game for the price that I paid and go use a bunch of things. That might be free. That's cool. But I don't want to do that. I've always been a big believer that unless it's a graphic overhaul or a quality of life mod, I just don't touch it. Because it's not the way the game was intended for me to be played. That's my opinion, and people can disagree with that all they want. That's fine. Agreed. Yeah, it's not comparable at all. My CBP my armors. Yeah, I think the Fallout games. Oh, okay. So this was a video I wanted to make, and you guys let me know if you think this would be a good video. Because I don't usually do this kind of content on the channel, but the Fallout series is one of my favorite game series. I played Fallout 1 and 2 since I was a little boy, little sheep child. I'm waiting for winter, so I'm just kind of like letting things stockpile here. Do we have enough? No, we don't. Shit. Was always one of my favorite games growing up. I've replayed Fallout 1 and 2 so many fucking times. But where's our logging camp going? Good. Forger Hut can chill for a bit because it's about to hit winter. And we won't be able to razzle dazzle that place. What if I did a video that was Fallout games tier list? And how I would break it down is I'm going to go through every single game chronologically. Maybe in reverse chronological order. I kind of like that idea. So starting with Fallout 4 and ending with Fallout 1. And put them in a tier list. S to D, because I don't think any of them are unplayable. Actually, no, maybe there's an F in it. It's Brotherhood of Steel. It's the fucking action RPG one is fucking bad. It is fucking not good. I actually like the tactics Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. I think it's really good. I know Fallout 76 is. If I were to do that, I know this is a... Is this it? Yes, perfect. Ooh. This isn't too far off of what I would do, actually. This isn't too far off, actually. This is I would change this. Let's remix this. So I actually think in its current iteration now, Fallout 76 is way better. I think New Vegas is A. I think 3 and 4 are just average games. I think you could play Fallout Shelter until you fucking die. I think that may be legit. Can I have to do that? I think it's got to be like this. Because I just don't... there is a lot of innovation, though, in Fallout 4. I'm not saying Fallout 4 is a bad game, but I'm saying it's the same game as 3. Yeah, I agree with that. It's like Fallout 4 isn't that much better than 3, but it is better than 3. I mean, I could do that. But dude, I played Fallout 76. I was like, man, I really want to play Fallout again. And I jumped into Fallout 76 and I was like, holy shit, this is scratching the itch for a Fallout game without me having to go through the same steps of the same games that I've played. And it's really enjoyable. It's not as narrative heavy, you know, but it does a lot of the things that the more recent Fallout games have done. So what I would love to see is a Fallout game that's like 76 in the isometric style of 1 and 2. 2 is hands down the best Fallout. And I think that Fallout New Vegas is probably the second best Fallout, in my opinion, because it has the spirit of 2, because it has a lot of the same game developers as 2. Obsidian scooped up a lot of the old Black Isle folk to make it. And it feels a lot like the kind of interplay that you get with all the different societies that you talk to and everything like that. And it's also like geographically close to Fallout 2. You know, I think Disco, that's a pretty good point. You know, it's like you always start as a wanderer, and the wanderer always joins the side of the dwellers, or I'm sorry, a vault dweller. You always join the side of the raiders, or the Brotherhood of Steel, or something like that. I'd like to start. I mean, it's what you did in Fallout 4 Tactics. You started as a Brotherhood of Steel initiate. Pex, I can agree with you that the story doesn't end as strong for Fallout New Vegas, and that's why I think Fallout 1, I think as far as like the amount of fun I had playing the game, you know what trumps? Pause. I think Fallout 1 has a better story than Fallout New Vegas, but I think I had more fun playing Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 1 overall. I think they're both awesome games. But what trumps all the other games in Fallout 2 and Fallout 1 is the OST, the soundtrack. I used to, when I went to jump back into Fallout, maybe 3 or 4 or whatever one it was, I would use the Fallout 1 and 2 OST, and I'd also add in the Book of Eli OST. Thank you very much, man.
It fills you with determination.
Let me order food real quick, guys, because this closes pretty soon. But again, Johnny Guitar. Fallout 4 video was vibing. You know, yeah, we're still playing the game, Judge. I kind of got on a tirade. I think that, like, I like the radios of Fallout 3 and 4 and New Vegas and everything, but Nitro, because I've sold my soul to YouTube for 5 years, man. It's always funny when people come onto like the streams and they say like, how do you have early access? I'm like, well, I've curated a following over 5 years of sucking the dick of the YouTube algorithm, and here we are. No one asks Timmy the Tap Man how he gets access, you know? Fuck. I think Fallout 4 would have been a lot better if the story focused on rebuilding their Commonwealth instead of the whole faction versus faction thing. Well, that's kind of also a big portion of Fallout is the factions. NCR ending was literally, this is the last hurrah of a dying system. New Vegas made it a big point that NCR was in decline. They were stretched too thin, and people were revolting and splintering off because they weren't being protected by the NCR, only exploited. I mean, that's still pretty cool, right? Yeah. But the early access isn't on the 26th, dude. So it's coming out right away. Like, you're gonna get access to the same one I got. To run to it's so easy, Sergeant Shally Prime, for me to go on random digressions. But I mean, would you guys want to see a video where I talk about these things? And what I would do is I wouldn't say, hey, here's the whole story. I would say, here's kind of like a rough history of the story. Like, you know what, with Fallout 2, you're going to be playing the same character that you played in Fallout 1, or a descendant of the character from Fallout 1. You're a wanderer, and your objective is to find the GEC, which is referenced in Fallout 3 and 4, the Garden of Eden creation kit. And with that, you can save the tribe you come from, but it kind of comes out into this turmoil of figuring out that there's actually more that meets the eye to this, and you kind of are faced against a super soldier or a super clandestine faction in the Enclave, which becomes a big antagonist in 3 and 4 as well. But it's not really necessarily in Fallout 1. But kind of give people a brief rundown of the story without spoiling anything. Governor holding up from the Great War. Yeah, they're the former military. It's kind of weird how, right? Like, Fallout, or the Brotherhood of Steel is a vault of former military. The Enclave is the military above ground that like held out on that fucking oil derrick during the Fallout, like during the actual nukes. It was just fucking wild. But I don't know. Would you guys? Is this a fun video? Would you guys want to see something like this from me? Very outside of the purview of what I normally do, but. I was gonna start it today, but I didn't. Yeah, Apex 100%. But also the Brotherhood of Steel was the military remnant inside of a vault. That lore has changed from Fallout 2 to Fallout Tactics to Fallout 3. It's 3 different, they like retcon each other. All right, sorry guys. I had to do this shit or else. Or else this place was going to close. Sorry guys, thanks for having patience with me. Oh. I can TM. I just can't give you a review. I think the game is amazing though. I really am enjoying it. Tex, you liked 76 though, right? You thought Fallout 76. I think, you know, I didn't play 76 when it launched. I played 76 in like the fall of 2021. And I really enjoyed Fallout 76. Like I said, it gave me the itch of playing a Fallout game without having to jump into it. I don't know what's going to happen here. We're coming into winter and you're fucking over here sewing? That thing not going to go well, brother. So timber's back up to 25. It's from launch. Damn. Man, I kind of want to play it again now. I liked having like a really cool little like location and everything. God damn it, guys. Don't make me download fucking Fallout 76. Like building in that game was very fun. Yeah, Fallout experience is a really good way to put it. You can still stealth snipe in that game. Have a lot of fun. It's cool to kind of discover things. It's cool to discover people's homes and go through their homes, all the shit that they've collected. It's a very fun experience. I really have a lot of fun playing Fallout 76. So we should probably build... Build this. This is kind of cool. It's also by the market too. Yeah, Judge, we did one. It went not too well. You unfortunately did miss it. Oh, interesting. So we'll get a church in here. Kind of a cool place for the church. We might be back here. Yeah, that's actually, Judge, oh, hell yeah, brother. Feel that. Hey, there's how you doing, dude? I would like to make a sheep farm, too. Yeah, a sheep farm could be good, like right in here, maybe. Winter has fallen on these lands. We will need a stonecutter camp, and that's I have that set up to be kind of right over here. Be a low priority. It's winter, so it's a good time to just kind of produce a lot of this shit. I hate it, Pex. I hate you. Seven. 96, 97, 96, 97. Around here might be a good place for that. 88. Ooh, 97. 90. Oh! 99 should do, really.
Gave the old ox
It is 1:40 p.m., Aethers.
in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
99% of the world do. Build a communal oven too. Oven I think we'll do down here by all this where all the supply will be. We could put the oven over here by the mill, which will produce the flour. What do you guys think? Yeah, did we do the... also, yeah, I want to set up a sheep farm here, too. We have a livestock trader going up. What up, Colonel Burt? In it, though? Do that over there.
Why do I have to carry this alone? This is heavier than it looks. Why do I have to carry this alone? This is heavier than it looks.
A little corner there. There we go. So we kind of just set some stuff up that can take its time, create. We're just kind of chilling now, right? Okay, so my last fucking... Oh, God, they stole so fucking much. Fucking dicks. How much of my... Did they steal all my leather? That leather was going to be sold. Oh, they didn't steal all my leather, but they stole enough to piss me off. Good, yeah. Good, good, good. And this stuff can take its time. It's gonna get built. There's anything dire that we need to make. We don't even have the wheat to leverage this windmill, so the windmill can take its precious fucking time. I don't care. Sheep farm we can work towards. If we get this up, we could... Oh, we don't have any wealth. Then we're gonna have to make a fucking... Well, beat it on up. We have enough housing to accommodate 8 families. We have 7 right now. So we're going to have 10. And we can expand these slots too, which is even better. But we'll sell our hide because we just have a lot of them, right? We're not going to do anything with them right now. We need cloth. And I don't know what the best, like, so the last thing we kind of need for these upgrade slots, I mean, the church level is fine. We'll get the church level in due time. But the clothing stall supply. Enough supply for any of the following materials in the marketplace. Linen, leather, or yarn. Wool to produce yarn, and flax to produce linen. Oh, we could just do tannery. And turn these hides into leather. Which makes for a clothing supply stall. I think actually we do that. Do a tannery right here. Because all of our leather's in the storehouse. That's crucial. So now that's kind of like a big focus of ours, so we can get our stuff upgraded quicker. And once we get to 2 of our burger slots up to level 2, we jump up to a medium village, which I think is going to be pretty crucial. So let's focus on that now. Since we've got the production to do it. I do want to use this stone and these planks. Do we have this one here? Good. I'm trying to get to 20 planks so we can build a church too, because that's the other thing that we need. I just need 20 more planks. We need 7 more planks, basically. New family started to move in. Yeah, baby. No, it wouldn't be bad to do that. Until the tannery is done. This will just help with the logistics of getting things moved around faster. Machine gaming, I haven't really I haven't really kind of sussed that portion out yet. Like, this isn't even the end of the first year, so that's kind of important to note. I think this first year has to be building up in some way, shape, or form. And I just don't know the game well enough to tell you. Yeah, tannery's going up over here. One of these. Oh, not built yet. It's being built. Okay, good. Take someone out of there. Put that guy back out of there. Now the tannery will start producing that for us. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. What's with the planks, man? Where are the fucking planks at? Livestock trading post. Perfect. So, we can buy sheep, but we need money. Clothing stall. Nice. So, this just needs supply at the actual clothing stall and a church, and we're good. Where do we put the church? Back here? Nah, maybe over here.
A new subscriber.
Reinmar! Good to see you, bro.
You with determination.
I kind of like that. Kind of like that. Maybe like right here? You guys think this way or facing the actual King's Road? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's up with the planks? Oh, it's the construction reserve. How's that? Pause that. Pause that for a bit. That's why we're not making planks. Got a little ass happy with my age. Like, oh, producing's over there.
Come on.
You see the frost is starting to do its thing. We're about to probably come to the end of February. You went to year 3. What? $56? Why did we drop so hard? Nice, man. So we've made a lot more progress on this save, and we're not even at the point to match to the previous save. Oh, I don't even need the windmill. Just stop it. Hate these fucking bandits, man. I don't even know where that grain was stolen from. Now you washed that fucking leather, dude. So all the hides have been turned into leather. Then we've completely deforested this region, right? So it's kind of cool. We can advance now. A little bit work area. Let's kind of like keep it. That guy's just fucking ripping that tannery down, baby. Let's go right there. Kind of harvest there again. So what's the deal here? People going home. Okay.
Come on, laddie.
Fucking camps. All right, so now we're good. Now start producing with your planks. We pause the production of almost all these buildings so we can make these planks to make the church to upgrade our burgers. What is this? Okay, cool. That's good. That means he's going to start making some planks. I wonder if I say we'll be ready, what does that mean? Lord, man. It's okay. That happened last time too. Oh. Oh yeah, little sleepy boy. $18 planks. We're almost there. Your Rowan's snoring right now.
Summer's coming soon. Gave the old ox a handful of money. Spat it in my face and tried to down me again then. Summer's coming soon.
We say we like that angle here. I'll do this like a little further back. Pop this bad boy up to the highest priority. We're good to go. All right, all right. We need more families up in this bitch. Forger Hut can kind of go back online. How's this down? That's down to 10, so we can actually push this person out of there. Back to the Forger Hut. We need more food. Woodcutters. Once we finish up with the saw pit. We'll stop that there. Now go ahead and go woodcutters. That'll produce more firewood for us. Well, bro, I was wondering how it was Manor Lords. I'm a big RTS enjoyer. I was wondering if it's scratched. Dude, it's Casson. It's a lot like Vesh. I didn't even see you sub up, dude. Thank you very much for your your sub, my dude. It scratches the itch of both a city builder and an RTS, because there is a lot of really fun RTS portions of this game. Sowing them seeds, sowing them seeds. Yeah, people die over there. Then if you have a corpse pit for fucking enemies that die in your territory, which is really funny, toss them in. We need money though. I need one more family to start getting into this. Really? It's gonna happen to me right now?
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
Seems to be fine. I'm not terrified, but I'm not happy about it. What is that? What is this? Oh, they're just brigands? That's like they're... Oh no, wow, that was migrated? That's not good. I migrated like further field. Slightly. Please don't do what I think you're gonna do. Raid the fucking storage! Walking through the lands. I know, I can see the shit out of them. Got it. Uh-huh. Did you see the army? Did you see the army? Well, we made it. That's our first attack. I would never do that to him because I love tea. And also, Spiffing Brit is a good friend of mine. The only reason I have a YouTube channel that has grown as big as it has is because Spiffing Brit sat on a phone call with me for almost 2 hours, giving me advice on how to do thumbnails, how to approach video creation, how to approach video titles, everything. He is fucking awesome. One of the nicest dudes in the world. It's still in early... It's not even an early access launch yet, but it will be in early access. Pasta. He sounds spiffy indeed. They stole my fucking vegetables, dude. They stole all the vegetables, actually. This church is taking 9 years to build. He did.
Soon the beating sun.
Oh my god, this church is just so tedious. Shady Bandit means it's the high Middle Ages, so they get pretty good.
Just give me a hammer and something needs to not move. Just give me a hammer and something needs to not move.
Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
I just love the little marketplace I have here. Coming down outside, man. It's raining pretty well.
Another loyal devotee.
Oh, dude, that's not good at all. So let's finally upgrade one of these. Residential requirements will increase. I wonder what that's like. Let's upgrade, like, this one. So why hasn't this been met? Let's upgrade. This one. Yeah. Yes. That's probably a good way to put it. Yeah. I want another fucking family here to go pop them into...
Carry this alone.
We have enough firewood now. Hunting camp. Those can go back to it. We're all pretty good. Guys, I think we're pretty, I want to see what this is like once we finish it, so let's get this done. What's up, Angry Shooter? Hey, we got another family, I think. Oh, it needs fuel too. Okay. So I think I'm gonna do tomorrow is kind of work on a video for this. Would you guys want a video? It's me just kind of like talking about the systems within the game, what it's kind of like, stuff like that. Like, what would interest you the most? What up, Josh? How you doing, dude?
Firewood, firewood.
Come on.
An earnest disciple.
Sazerac Puddle, what does that mean? Oh, look at this flax. Beautiful. Oh, there's wheat coming in over here? No? No? Crop growth? Where's the fucking crop growth? Wheat ain't growing worth shit. Let's. I want to just finish these plots before I put someone into here. But I must see what it is like to establish trade. What is this not nearby enough? Like, that's, come on. Come on. It's nearby, bro. It has that vibe, right?
Bread, freshly baked. It's still warm from the oven.
Absolutely, I can do that for you guys. Okay, so what do I do now?
Home cozy.
Well, 3, so what can I do here? Okay, so a joiner's workshop.
You'll not find fine
Oh, we can make
wares
war bows? These are the woodcutters.
Keep your half warm.
Dude, should I put this into a bowyer's workshop?
Firewood, firewood.
Yes, I can pause it. Right now I'm paused. Ah. Let's set up a trader. A traitor. Because I can't afford sheep. That's the problem. So let's set up a trader to go hopefully get us some fucking something. Is this a road-based building, or do you just... A little bit of both, critical. Makes it more efficient. They need to have access for certain things. And also... this should be the highest. Also, you can kind of use the roads to shape your buildings. So, for example, here, I can go ahead and press this residential thing, do this, and do this, and this, and this. And it's going to make a plot like that. I can also, though, take the residential space and go, hey, you know what? This is like this, so I can use a road to to do this to kind of shape how I want these residences to look, which gives it a little bit more character. It's why these residences have this shape, because I've placed them within this little confines, within this little like road, which allows for just like a much better, easier kind of look overall. Thank you very much for the bless you. Where's the timber here? Come on, make it work. The country club is going right behind the Vanda. So close, just finish this fucking thing. Oh shit. I thought I missed from the monitor. Dave and Buster's this time? Yes, it happened. Coxfordshire has happened. All right, so we will save here. That's a perfect spot to save. I'll say like that. And we will end the stream here for today and come back probably on Monday or Tuesday even. Uh-oh. Sorry, Sophie. Let's go ahead and... do a raid. Who shall we raid today? You guys want me to toss you over to another Manor raid? This one says military mode. If you want me just to send you on over to someone who's hopefully doing military stuff. Did you guys like that? They have also a pet cam, if that's even better. Yeah, I'll send you guys over to this. Raptoria. Oh, I know, it doesn't have a pet cam. It's his fucking thing for his raptors. He's playing with sunglasses on. I don't know how I feel about what I'm about to send you guys into. You too, Kier. Guys, so thank you so much for watching here today. If you are watching on YouTube, do jump on over here. Be on the lookout for that Fallout tier list video. A video here on Manor Lords. I'm going to be working with a guy to make my thumbnails to see how it goes. I've never done that. So he might make my thumbnail, make it really cool. He might make a thumbnail, make it shitty. We'll find out. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching here today. I'll be back on Tuesday, if not tomorrow or Monday, with another stream. But I'm going to work on some videos here. Crush out a Manor Lords video. Crush out a that Fallout one. Actually seems like a really good, timely one to do too. And I would love to talk about Fallout. It's like my favorite fucking series, next to like Diablo and a couple other ones. So I'd love to just kind of share my love of that with you guys. So, bros, thank you so much for watching here today. Have a good one. Take care. Wash your hands. Stay safe. I will see you dudes on, that was offline. What does that mean? The raid. Fuck. That was weird. I will see you dudes on probably Tuesday or Monday for another raid. And another stream, and we will have some fun with some more videos. But again, as always, thank you so much. Have a good one. Take care. Wash your hands. Stay safe. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe if you're in Southern California where it's fucking raining. Or anywhere else that's raining for that matter. But I'm going to get this raid going here right now. And goodbye.